Hey, hi, Lisa Marie here. Happy Valentine's Day. Wow. I got to thinking because there have been a couple of people who have shared different things and asked me different questions privately, and even at my office, there have just been some kind of big questions lately about how I've done what I've done and have I made any mistakes? Is there anything I regret? Things like that. So I thought I would share with you a couple of things that popped into my head and that I shared with them that are mistakes I made. And and then what I've learned from it. I think the biggest, maybe the hardest, weirdest mistake I made was trying to think I've got this and do it all on my own. That is so not true, and it's so not healthy to do that. First of all, you've been following me, you know, you've seen some of my posts, whatever. I had my surgery in Mexico. Well, just because it was in Mexico doesn't mean I've actually been alone. I'm a part of an amazing online support group through A Lighter Me, which is where I had my surgery. And they have been phenomenal and beyond encouraging, beyond uplifting, beyond informational. However, there comes a point in our journey after weight loss surgery that we think, oh, I've got it. I'm okay. I don't need to talk. I don't need to share. I don't need help. I don't need whatever. And I'm here to tell you that is a big fat lie. A big fat lie. Wow. That sun is beautiful, but wow. That's a lie. You need to have other people support you. And for me personally, when I knew I was going to do the surgery, I kind of had some unexpected and undesired reactions to my very close friends and family that I told. So I didn't tell anybody. I knew it's what I wanted to do, and I knew it's what I needed to do, and I knew it was going to be right and safe. But I chose to not tell anybody for 2 months, 3 months. And that was my husband's decision with me as well. We decided that together because we saw firsthand the backlash that some people got when people learned that they either were going to have surgery or had surgery. And he was just protecting me and didn't want that to happen. So fast forward several months, and I've been a part of the support, doing amazing, what have you. Well then, if you can find an in-person, in-live, whatever you call that, live in-person support group, you need to. You need to. Because it's so different than just reading things and seeing pictures and stuff online. It's you have that interaction. And I'm telling you, if there are more people in your life and around you that have had weight loss surgery than you even realize. And if they haven't already started talking to you and asking you questions or sharing something even privately, they will. Because they start seeing the transformation and they know, especially if they watch you. And if you accidentally start blurting out different things like, oh, well, when I had surgery, blah, 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 they're going to pick up on that and they're going to talk to you privately. That's what happened to me. So my first mistake that I made was really thinking I've got it all together and I could do this on my own. Don't do that. Do not make that mistake. Yes, you can be strong. Yes, you can be determined. Yes, you can have willpower and gumption and whatever. But what happens when all of that stops? What happens when there's a day you wake up and you're like, I just do not feel like meal prepping and planning my food? What do you do then? You need somebody to talk to. You need somebody, and not necessarily somebody that can relate, but you need a support system. because we really cannot do good, healthy life on our own. So, the second thing that I did, that I think is, all of us want this. When we first start seeing results after surgery, some of us see fast results and some of us do not. And all of us, I don't care if you think you're not in that, you are. At some point or another, in some way or another, we all compare ourselves to others who've had weight loss surgery. It's natural. We're human. We do it. It's not good, and it's detrimental to your progress because stress creates all this crazy stuff in your body and it doesn't allow it to do what it needs to be doing. So I did that. I compared myself to others, and we all want success when we have surgery, right? We had surgery to be successful at it and lose weight, right? However, following somebody else's meal plan, going off track from what your doctor gives you, for me, was not a wise thing to do. It just wasn't a wise thing to do. And I did it. I used to love fat. Anything fat. Fried, greasy, thick, creamy, whatever, buttery, fat. I was a fataholic. My husband's a sugaraholic. I was a fataholic. So, I started hearing stuff about the ketogenic lifestyle or keto food plans, and I thought, oh, thank you, Lord, that is heaven for me. Well, let me tell you, I tried starting the keto diet pretty much right when I was allowed to have solid foods, and I didn't know what I know now. I didn't know that everything is all swollen on the inside and it's still trying to heal and recover and to process things. So nothing processes like it's supposed, like we're used to prior to surgery, after surgery, for probably 5 months, maybe even 6 months to a year. Some people are still swollen for 18 months. Is that crazy? Crazy. So I tried following this miracle food plan called keto or ketogenic, and it just was not what was good for my body. And now, looking back, hello, our doctors who did our surgery, unless you really have a new doctor and he's only done a handful of surgeries, they know what they're doing. They know what to share with you and with me what to do, right? They're successful. They have a lot of patience. They've had it all come down the pipeline. They've seen it all. They've heard it all. They've witnessed an awful lot. So the food plan they give us, the timing, the portions, the types of foods, they do this for a reason, right? They do this for our health and our welfare and our benefit, not theirs, because they're not the ones having to live the life. We are. So if I can encourage you anything, stick to the plan. Whatever the plan was that your doctor wrote out and gave you, stick to it. Don't be jumping ship and trying something that looks fabulous and like it's, the answer and it's going to help speed things up. Believe me, I know we all want that and we all try that. But when you follow what the doctor gives you and you don't get all wonky and off path, your body will follow. And you will be successful and you will lose weight and it will come off and you will have a plateau and your body will stall. It's natural. It's part of it. It is part of it. Everybody's different. Some people it happens at 2 weeks. Some people it happens at 2 months. Some people it doesn't happen until 3 or 4 months. Mine, it didn't happen until 7 months. but it happens. It happens to everyone. And it's just part of the healing process. So, if I can share anything with you and encourage you, there have been a lot of mistakes that I have made over this journey. And this is going to be my life. So, hello, I plan on living at least another 20 years. So, I've got another 20 years of mistakes, I'm sure, that I'm going to be making. I mean, it's just how life is. So, if I can encourage you, it does get better. It does get easier. Please learn from my mistakes and from mistakes from others. Don't go down that same path. And if you do go down that same path, I pray that the Lord will go bling and set off a little reminder light bulb that says, hey, there was this girl one time that talked about doing blah, whatever it was. And you're going to remember, oh, shoot, she warned me. Whoops. And then get back on track and do whatever it is that you're supposed to do. Do the next right thing that's right for you at that moment. Okay? That's all I have for right now. I mean, there's already like a gazillion things popping through my head, but I really wanted to share those two things because that's what I just was sharing with the ladies in the office and thought maybe it would encourage you. So, happy Valentine's Day. Stay away from the sugar. Enjoy the love. And be warm. Be safe. And I will talk to you later. Love ya. Bye.